You think child support cases are simple? Think again. In today's courtroom, a father making just $35,000 a year faces off against a mother pulling in over $150,000. The excuse is outrageous, the arguments explosive, and the judge unshakable. We're counting down jaw-dropping moments from this case, and trust me, this case will leave you speechless.
Mr. Carter, it looks like you brought this case, so what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I am a manager at an urban clothing store, and I only make $35,000 a year, and I'm paying child support. Toward my ex-wife here, she is a dental assistant, and also she does Herbalife distribution, and she's making a little over 200 grand a year. And I just need a little help because she's not doing child support at all, and it's a struggle for me right now. I'm a retired U.S. veteran, and it's just a struggle with my two boys.
Okay. Ma'am?
Yes? Well?
Right from the start, you feel the weight on this father's shoulders. He's a veteran, pulling in just $35,000 a year, raising his boys, while his ex-wife earns nearly 5 times that, and yet he's still the one paying. Can you imagine how upside down that must feel? And here comes the first excuse: casinos. That's the card she plays. Instead of addressing the truth, she tries to paint him as reckless. But watch how quickly the judge shuts this down. Authority in action.
Not.
Okay, so what?
If he stayed at the casinos, he probably would have more money than he does.
That's not true, Your Honor. I'm always home with my boys when I'm not working.
Okay, who is paying child support in this case?
And I have custody of my boys.
He's paying child support. It looks like you guys split custody. So it says Sunday through 1 week with one parent, and then Sunday.
Well, here's the thing, Your Honor. She's always on vacation. She's always gone. So I've had my boys for a little over 7 weeks straight. She has not seen the kids in 7 weeks.
Sir, when I address her, you stop talking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you see this man right here? He will make sure that you are escorted out of this courtroom. We do not need any more loud outbursts. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Now
This is where it gets real. The judge isn't having it. She lays the numbers bare. 150,000 versus 35,000. And then she hits her with the question that stings. Why should this man still be paying child support?
continue, sir.
She goes on vacation. She's out of town all the time. I've had my boys for 7 weeks straight. She hasn't seen her boys in 7 weeks.
7 weeks straight. Wait a minute, you guys are supposed to be alternating weeks, because if the children are with him 7 weeks straight, that means his expenses are increasing. And based on the paperwork that you provided from your employer, it says here you make about $125,000 as, what is it, where is it that you're working?
I work for a dental firm.
Okay.
And we make a lot of different castings and models for false teeth and implants. However, Your Honor, when I've been out, it's because I've been doing training.
Okay, that's great.
So
No one is disputing whether or not you're doing training, but according to the documents that you provided, you make about $125,000 at your main job, and then an additional $25,000 doing Herbalife on the side. So that amounts to about $150,000 a year. This man only makes $35,000, and you think he should still be paying child support and he has the children more than you? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm just letting you know that.
I don't need to know what you're letting me know. I need for you to answer my question. Is that what you're asking me to do? Allow this man to keep paying child support, and you're making excuse me, that's my job, thanks. You make $150,000 a year.
I pay yourself. The father describes giving his boys simple joys. 6 Flags, a park day, food on the table, and then mom casually drops Disney cruises, Paris overseas trips. The split between these two households couldn't be clearer, and honestly, it's heartbreaking because kids feel that difference.
Arrangement. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Not in all cases does somebody have to pay child support, because it's up to me to decide if someone pays child support or someone doesn't pay child support. But with the earning differences, $35,000 a year, $150,000 a year, sir, what type of things are you able to afford to do with your boys? And taking into account your bills and everything like that.
After bills and everything is taken care of, after my boys are fed, luckily give them some clothes that they need to go outside and play at the park. Maybe Six Flags every now and again.
Okay, ma'am, what are some of the things that you're able to do with the boys?
As much as I can when he allows them to come over.
You know what? See, you're playing games. Let me ask you the question. What has she done with the boys?
She takes them to Paris. They go overseas.
Paris?
They've been on
Never been to
Disney
Paris.
cruises. Every time she gets them, they're going somewhere special and fancy and whoa.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if you were making $150,000
And she just
a year,
looked up
right?
on her.
This is the moment I was waiting for. The hammer comes down. $456 every month. The judge makes it clear this isn't about punishing success. It's about fairness and about children not having one lifestyle with mum and scraps with dad.
Okay, based on 20.63%. Okay. And
I
you
do
make-
take care of my sister's 3 children as well.
When did this start?
Wait.
6 months ago.
Whose children are these?
Our sons belong to him and I, but I have 3
Okay.
of my sister's children that I
I'm
take
just
care
saying,
of.
I'm just
Then, well,
serious,
let me
yeah.
let you know how this goes, okay? Anybody else's kids are not a part of this case. Understood? So you have 2 children that are involved.
Finally, Judge Fonda explains the law behind it. It's not just emotion, it's Texas law. When incomes are this far apart, the higher earner pays even in split custody. This is what makes a courtroom so powerful. You get the justice and then you get the lesson.
Based on this, I did an offset of what you would make and what your child support obligation should be a month. So your child support obligation comes out to $1,456 a month. That is to be paid each month on the first of each month, and those payments are going to be allocated to Mr. Carter. Ma'am, it's not fair to your children that at dad's house they're not able to do as much as they are to do with you. And it's not to punish you for having a great job. That's awesome. However, when you think about what's in the best interest of these children, they can't go to Disneyland and do all of that with dad. Did you ever stop to make it, ask your kids how they feel about that? It's not fair they get to do everything with you and not with dad.
So let me ask you, do you think the ruling was fair? Should income always decide who pays child support even in 50-50 custody? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know this one will spark debate.